Welcome back, everybody. Dr. Stamper, PetWow. Hope you're doing well. Kind of got a question here that needs to be answered is, why does my dog drag its butt on the ground? The question actually said rear end, but, we all know it's butt. So, common issue. It used to be the old wives' tale. They had worms, and I think actually legitimately some dogs, they can have a common worm called a tapeworm that can sometimes cause some irritation around that anus issue, around the anus. These are not maybe the most loveliest of topics to talk about, but they're a reality in my life. I tell all the young kids that come into my office all the time, they're wanting to be vets and they're wanting to shadow with me for a day. And it's like, hey, if you like pee, you like poop, you like getting bit, you like blood, and you like putting your fingers in pets' butts, this is the job for you. So this is one of those jobs that we have to check a lot of butts. We do a lot of rectal exams at PetWow, and they're not our favorite things to do, but we're good at them. So dragging the butt, most common causes is what are called anal gland issues. Dogs, if you think of, again, the glorious topic, if you think of the anus as a clock, at the 4 o'clock and the 7 o'clock position, there's these little sacs that sit underneath the anus, and they generally should express every time they defecate. Some dogs will, those glands will fill up and they won't express for a various host of reasons, and it itches. And so they try to put physical pressure on that butt, to put pressure on that gland to get it to express. And sometimes it doesn't, and so they get painful, they can get infections, and so we have to manually express to help them out. But that is by far and away the most common reason that dogs scoot. Of course, allergies can also cause it. If they get a rash around the underside of their tail, their butt. We see dogs with tumors on their back end very commonly. They'll lick and chew and scratch and rub their butt, that sort of thing. A little less common is infections, yeast infections, that sort of thing. And even probably far less common than that is our actual anal masses in the anus itself. So lovely topic today. I hope that this finds you well and that you are not scooting at all tonight. Thanks. Bye.